Hey yogis, let's welcome ourselves to the mindful movement portion of our time together. If you stayed for the meditation, that was a very I am peace meditation. We also dealt with a mudra. We might be bringing that mudra back in our flow for this part of the day, but we will end up meeting on our mats in what I call a child's pose or a balasana. So there's some options for this shape, and I will invite you to gather a few props as you come into this shape. So if you have a bolster, have that nearby. It might feel comforting to have a blanket on your mat to protect your knees and your ankles. Option to take your blocks in front of you and then come to shift your weight back, hips to heels. And you may wish to take that bolster in front of you and maybe separate your knees to the length of the mat, keeping your big toes to touch, and come to lower down onto the bolster that way. Or you may decide that you want to make this into a bit more of an active and less of a restorative shape, in which case the knees may separate or they can stay together depending on our body shapes. An option to stretch our arms out in front of us. Block can come underneath the head. Head can just fall directly onto the earth. And the other option here, if sitting back hips to heels puts too much pressure on your knees, is to come into a polar bear shape, which I've offered a few times over the last few weeks, but resting on your forearms and then bending into your elbows and maybe taking the heel of your hands to support your head. Staying here for a few rounds of breath. Breathing in the words, I am. Breathing out the words, peace. Breathing in, I am. Breathing out, peace. If you're in this child's pose shape, begin to walk your hands toward the left side of your mat. We're coming to stretch our side body here. And if you're in the polar bear shape, you can walk your forearms over to the left side of your mat, still being able to get the benefits of this shape. Either way, you're breathing in and breathing out. You're opening up the whole right side body. Inhaling gently back through center. As you exhale, gently walk your hands over toward the right side of your mat, feeling a gentle stretch through the whole left side of your body. In-breath brings you back through center. And on your next inhale, come to gently rise up through your tabletop shape. Taking a pause as you arrive here. Draw your belly down, turn your heart forward, find your cow shape. As you exhale, round into your spine, chin drops to chest cat. Inhaling through your cow. Exhaling through your cat. Inhaling through your cow. Exhaling through your cat. Inhale through your cow. And exhale through your cat. Your next inhale, take a moment to extend the right leg back behind you. Right toes face the earth. Breathing in here, as you exhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest any amount. Doesn't have to touch anything. Inhale to extend. Exhale, right knee draws in. Inhale to extend. Exhale, right knee draws in. Inhaling to extend. As you exhale, right knee draws in, and then step the right foot in between your hands. Sometimes it helps for me to walk my hands to the left side of the mat to get there and to step that right leg through. So once the right leg steps through, take a pause here and just come to slowly walk your hands perhaps up onto your right thigh. Option to railroad out your feet here, meaning to take your right leg toward the right side of your mat and maybe widen the length so you feel sturdy in the shape. Your inhale, arms reach out and all the way up. Find that same peace mudra as you arrive. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Draw your hands down to frame out this front foot, and then peel your right arm out into a twist any amount. Exhale to release that hand down. Take a moment here to begin to walk your hands to the left side of the mat. Heel toe your right leg back so that right knee meets left knee. Hands come back to center. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Sit back into your child's pose or your polar bear pose. Inhale to slowly come back up through center. This time come to extend the left leg behind you, left toes are tucked. On your next breath in, lift the left leg up. Take a moment to draw the outer hip back down and in. As you exhale, left knee works its way towards your chest. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee toward chest. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee toward chest. Step that foot down. Take a pause as you arrive here. Gently draw the blocks underneath your hands. Option to stay here or to start to lift the left arm alongside the left cheek. Right arm to follow. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Peace finger hands optional. Maybe even moving your hands with your breath. Peace fingers rise up. As you breathe in, exhale, peace fingers draw down. Inhaling, exhaling. One more just like that. As you exhale, hands come down to the mat. Frame out your front foot. Maybe flip the block on a different setting. Peel the left arm out to the left side as far as it would like to go into a twist. Exhale to draw that hand down. Hands come to the inside of the left foot and over to the right side of your mat. Heel toe, left foot meets right foot. Take a pause here. Hands come back through center. Take a moment to begin to find your inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Tuck your toes behind you if you haven't already. Exhale through your cat. And then slowly begin to walk your hands back towards your knees. And then press into your hands to start to gently lift yourself up. Take your feet as wide as the mat, deep bend in your knees. Pausing here to find a gentle dangle is what I call this pose. Maybe you're grabbing opposite elbows. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Release your fingertips down toward the mat. Move any propping off to the side and then super slowly come all the way up. Make any adjustments as you arrive or roll your shoulders down your back. And then we're going to take a peace walk to the front of the mat. So it looks like this. Show me your peace fingers. On your in-breath, step your right foot forward, plant into the right foot. And as you take your exhale, draw that left foot either into a kickstand. So the left heel draws to the right heel, left knee comes out to the side. Find a kickstand tree. Breathing in here. And breathing out. Peace tree. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time. Breathing in. Exhale to breathe out. Plant the left foot down. Peace tree on the right hand side. Draw your right heel to the inner left ankle, finding your kickstand tree. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Step into your right foot. Release your peace fingers down. Press into that right foot. And then you have the option of lifting the left heel, bending into the right knee, or perhaps taking and bending into the left knee just a bit, lifting the toes up off the ground, maybe reaching for the top of that left foot, finding a gentle stretch in the top of your left thigh or your quad. Breathing in here, maybe you reach the right arm alongside the right cheek or the right ear. Breathing in. Exhale to release that down. We'll take that on the other side. Plant your weight into your left foot. Come to take a pause as you arrive here. Start to bend into the right knee. Maybe the right toes are on the ground. On your next in-breath, maybe you're lifting the right toes up, bending into that right knee even more. And last option is to reach and grab the top of that right foot, noticing if you can feel a stretch. Option to reach the left arm alongside the left cheek or the left ear. If you have any objects around you for balance, a wall, a chair, please use it. None of that is really going to be harmful, but only help with our balance here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Release that leg down. Both arms reach out and all the way up overhead. Breathing in here. As you exhale, peel out into a twist to the right hand side. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, peel out to a twist to the left. Awesome. Inhale, arms reach out and up. As you exhale, draw your hands down to heart center, find a pause. Awesome. Release your fingertips down toward the earth. And then take a moment to step to the long edge of your mat. Arms reach out to the sides, T shape here. Draw your hands into your peace fingers. Take your heels in, toes out. Bend into your knees, making your way into your peaceful goddess, but we're gonna shimmy in our peaceful goddess. So breathing in here and breathing out. Come to find a pause. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bend. Draw your hands into the inner thighs. Press deeply into your feet. Engage the outer edge of your thighs here. Breathing in here. Inhale to rise back up. Turn your toes to face one another. Arms come out to the sides. As you exhale, turn the right toes out, bend into your right knee. Peaceful warrior, peace hands, bring them up and back. But as you come to make your way to a side angle, make this almost like a flowing, peaceful warrior. Awesome. Breathing in. And breathing out. So front or right knee is bent. Flowy arms. There's no real right or wrong to this here. It's more a matter of just movement. And then come back through your peaceful warrior two. Straighten that leg. Turn your toes to face me. Hands come on to your hips. Walk your feet together. Walk gently back up to the front of your mat. Press into your feet, reach your arms out and all the way up. As you exhale, peel the arms out to the left-hand side. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Peel the arms out to the right-hand side. Inhale, arms reach out and up, palms to the top. Exhale, your hands down through heart center, come to pause. Come to step gently one more time to face the side edge of your mat. pausing here. And take a moment. This time, we're going to take a action side to side. It's called Skandasana, but it's a modified version of it. So if you have your blocks, they would definitely be helpful. Blocks in your palms. Take a breath in, bend into your right knee, draw the blocks down. So both toes are facing towards me, right knee is bent. Inhale through center and walk your way to the left-hand side, bend into your left knee. Inhale through center, bend into your right knee. Inhale back to center, bend into your left knee. Inhale to center, come to find a pause. Walk your hands out as far as they would like. Breathing in here and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Walk your hands gently back through center. Press into your palms, deep bend in your knees, leave your blocks where they came from, and come to slowly rise up. Take a moment to turn your left toes out to the left side, peace finger hands, bend into your left knee. Peaceful warrior two. On your inhale, find that moving version in and out of your peaceful warrior to your side angle pose. So in prior weeks, we usually take forearm onto that leg, but we're just pressing into the earth, moving our arms any way we want. Sometimes it's so liberating to make these fluid movements without being a certain or specific way. Breathing in. On your next breath, come back through your warrior two. Press into that foot, straighten that leg. Turn your toes to face me. Release this mudra and bend into your hands. So we did we call anxiety busting mudra with our hands like this. Awesome, breathing in here. Breathing out. Rotating your wrists, breathing in. Breathing out. Option to take your heels to face one another. Bend into your knees and see if you can do this while holding this shape. Otherwise, you're staying with your legs straight. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more big breath in. Pause. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Hands come to your hips. Heel toe your feet through center, but this time we're not coming to step to the front of the mat. Press deeply into your feet, arms reach out and up. As you exhale, hinge at the hips to forward, fold, hands come down to the earth. Walk your hands forward. Walk your feet back. Draw down to make your way into this tabletop shape. And then come to press your blocks into the earth. Move them back to the top of the mat. And gently come to sit and swing your legs out in front. Option to sit on top of a blanket here. Coming to find a Dandasana or a seated staff pose. Hands can press down to the earth. Ears with shoulders, shoulders with hips. Breathing in here and breathing out. Take a moment to bend into your right knee. Plant the right foot on the earth. Interlace your hands around the front of your right shin or behind your right thigh. On your in-breath, turn your heart forward. As you exhale, round into your spine, chin drops to chest. So taking a variation on our seated cat-cows in this seated shape. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Inhale to slowly rock forward, heart shines forward. Exhale to round into your spine. Inhaling back up to center. Exhaling back down. Inhale to pause here. Invite your left hand to the outer edge of the right knee And then reach your right arm alongside your right cheek or your right ear. And as you exhale, make your way into a twist here. Breathing in and breathing out. Your next in-breath, turn your gaze back toward me. Take a counter twist to the opposite side. Gently press your hands back up to center. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Shake your legs out. And then draw the opposite leg in, bending into your left knee. Left foot plants on the earth. Interlace your hands around your left shin. Draw your heart forward. As you exhale, round into your spine, chin drops to chest. Inhale to draw your heart forward. Exhale to round into your spine, chin drops to chest. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale to round that in. Inhale to come back up. And then find a neutral spine here. This time, take your right hand to the outer part of your right knee. Option to reach the left arm alongside the left cheek or the left ear. And as you exhale, take this into a twist. Breathing in here and breathing out. Your next in-breath, turn your gaze back towards center. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Shake your legs out as you arrive. Windshield wiper your feet left to right. And then come to take your time to gently begin to make your way onto your mat. And I'm going to offer a restorative posture that is face down. So a face down shavasana is what we call it, or surfboard pose, which means that if you have a blanket, it might feel comforting for you to be able to fold the blanket into like a longer rectangle and then fold it over one more time. So now it's an even longer but a slightly smaller shape of a rectangle. And take that and place it onto your mat. About a little bit away from the top of your mat. Take your bolster or a rolled blanket about a quarter of the way up from the bottom of your mat. This is going to be for the tops of your ankles. This blanket goes underneath your body here. And what you will be doing is coming to place the tops of your ankles onto the mat. There are options for your tops of your ankles onto the rolled blanket. There are options for your head. So maybe you're turning your cheek to one side, resting on your palms. You have the option of making your way into more of a goalpost shape and turning your head in that direction. Or you can rest your head gently on one of your blocks. Maybe it is getting a little bit of softness from the blanket that's already there and noticing if that feels more supported to you. Draw the breath into your back body. Draw the breath out of your front. Breathing in, I am. Breathing out, peace. If your head was turned to one side, take a moment to gently turn it in the opposite direction. If you are resting with your head on your palms, just take a moment to continue that space. You have the option to continue to rest here for as long as you need to. If you're choosing to make your way with the rest of your day, slide your hands underneath your shoulders and almost like you're pressing yourself up off a surfboard, start to bend into your knees, press into your palms, and just take a moment to slide your feet off the blanket or the bolster. Make your way into child's pose just as we started our class. Walking your hands slowly up through center. Come to take a pause. And then gently make your way into whatever shape you would like to take to close our time together. Hands draw to your heart, maybe palms touching together. And bow your head towards your hands. Thank yourselves for coming to practice this mindfulness meditation and flow. And on behalf of Weston and myself, I just want to say thank you to joining today. I wish for you peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week.